August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while since we played some Control. Almost 2 years in my time. But if you're just chewing through the playlist, probably hasn't been any time at all since we did that AWE DLC. This probably going to be a shorter-ish episode. Maybe, I mean, I never know. Whenever I say that, it ends up being 2.5 hours. But it'll be a shorter-ish episode where we are going to run a little side mission while I get a hang on the controls and stuff again. And remember how to do things. And then we'll jump into the Foundation DLC next. So I need to go and I need to get down to Tomasi. Now, I played for a few minutes before this. Just like fired my gun and flew around for a few seconds in the little room outside this one. Just checking. In the containment sector. Okay. So we're going to go after Tomasi. Communications department. Sector elevator. Next boss.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm
Hello.
making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Heh.
An
Banging.
expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
So, I'm pretty sure we did a little bit of jukebox stuff. Maybe. Maybe I did that off stream. I don't even remember. I haven't gone back and checked all the episodes. But the jukebox stuff is like the mission sort of based stuff where you go and do like waves of enemies or whatever. Now, I am a bit rough on all the control lore and all the character stuff, and I'm also a little bit under the weather. So, hopefully that'll change because I intend to finish this out over the next couple of days. But we are going to power through this DLC, and then, if the mood takes me, play Alan Wake 2. Now, I believe Tomasi was head of marketing or PR or something. Oh, wasn't there a... Was it in here where there was like... One of these walls was breakable? Yeah. Pretty sure there won't be anything in here. Regened, I guess? Oops. Oh, that's flying. Okay. It's gonna be rough to get used to. Gonna be rough to get used to, but that's alright. We get through that? Probably not. Like a lockdown door? Okay. That's fine. Oop. I don't remember how to turn the torch on either. Can we turn our torch on? Do we have a torch? Oops. There's still question mark areas and places that I haven't actually officially been either. Oh, this one's gonna be rough. I might even muck around after this episode, like a little bit off stream. Or at the very least unrecorded. Today, this is being recorded the same day that we did Shotgun King, the chess game. The chess roguelite. I don't know when this is going to come out, or if that's even out yet, but things have happened. You guys just hang out up there. Be good. Okay. I played FBC Firebreak recently, which wasn't even rumored when I played Control. At least as far as I know. I don't know. I don't know things. But, where do we need to go? Hold on. He's in the turntable. We've got a way to go. So we gotta go in here and then right. Oh, we can fast travel. We can fast travel, right? We can do that. Maybe we shouldn't fast travel there. Cha. Oh yeah, the slam. I remember things. But I know after I finished this, a few people mentioned to me that there was a lot that I missed in this. A lot of stuff that I missed. A lot of little secret areas and extra treasures and side questy stuff and all that sort of thing. Because at the time, I'm pretty sure I thought it was just like filler. Well, not filler, but filler. You know what I mean? Like the timed missions and things like that. That way? Maybe? Sign say? Mechanical room. Dead end? Shouldn't be. Hope not. Hello, Albatross. Ghost floating past in the background. Sleep well. But yeah. So, this is what we're up to. This is what we're doing. I don't know how to torch. Maybe I can't. Maybe I have to carry a light with me. So I vaguely remember with the whole Alan Wake expansion DLC thing, you had to like pick up lights. You didn't have like a torch with you. I think. Maybe. Okay, I need to be down in there. Because that's where Tomasi is, right? You get down in there from here. Oh, the clock room. I remember the clock room. In any other game, those sounds would mean secrets. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. I remember how to go up or down.
That's an altered item up there.
I don't remember how to heal. So that really hurt. Oh, heals are pickups, are they? An altered item up there. What is an altered item up there? Where? My butt. Okay, that went bang. I remember I never got any health upgrades. Where is this altered item up there? Is something that I missed? I know I got something in here because there was something that like was generating the clocks or whatever. It's not a glitch of some sort that's telling me there's an altered item in a room that used to have one before I got it or something. I don't know. I don't remember how the crafting system works. I don't remember. There's so much. There's so much. But that's what this episode's about, right? This episode is about remembering all that. I remember I used to work at Kmart back in the day, and they still had the pneumatic systems. I think it used to be. I think this is a glitch. I think it is a glitch. Because she's like, there's an altered item up there, and you're like, okay, but... Can I go up and down? I don't even remember if I can get up and down. Or if it's just like, you are whatever you are. That is it. Hey. I didn't say you could close. How dare you? This is a big storeroom. Or safety room or whatever. Oh, this is where I would have gone to do something. Maybe this is like where I got levitation? Or got like the slam to get across gaps and stuff? I vaguely remember fighting a boss in here. It was big. Also, you might have noticed, I went into the settings and I changed things. We now have 60 frames mode on instead of ray tracing. So things might look a little bit smoother. Might not. But I figured we may as well. We saw the ray tracing, there was a lot of it. It was nice. Now we are doing this. How dare you? Hey. What's that? Get down. Get off the roof. They're just toilets. These are just toilets. This is a dead end. Okay. Oh, there? This way? This is taking me further away from there, though. It's not what I need to be. We'll loop around and we'll go to the fast travel point in here. Ooh, stuff. Because I don't remember a lot of the map. Like, I remember the set pieces. But I don't remember a lot of the map. So it's like... I don't know what I've explored before. The fact that the treasure chests spawn again, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Alright, I'm sorry. Holy shit. Settle down. I'll do it. I was just in here. So from what I recall, Hedron and Polaris were the same entity, and the hiss was bad. Oh, this is the B-roll. I remember this. I watched some of these clips pretty recently too. I'm gonna make you go over there. Movie time. Big screen. No more movie. Oh, actually it still works. Never mind. Is there a fast travel point in here? There is in the next bit. Oops, I forgot that you keep moving with the map on. These things too, like the sealed up doors. Did that happen during the story? Did it not? I know not. All the little like wow 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 noises and stuff is like there's secrets. I've played so many games that use little sounds and stuff as secrets. And in this, it's just like, that's just where you are. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Okay, so we can upgrade stuff. Mods. So we can make mods. Random personal mods. Prime. Absolute. Okay. Can upgrade it for a bunch of samples. 5 shifting fragments, which I don't know how to get. I remember how to do stuff. So that's going to be a whole thing. Board countermeasures. Oh, this is the bounty system, yeah. Collect reward. Cool. A thing. Expedition objective. Kill enemies in expedition without taking damage. No. Kill them with shatter. Kill hiss warped. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. Yeah, I'm under the weather. I'm coughing. Settle down, he says, while throwing furniture at Mach 2 speeds. Well, yeah. How you doing, Robert? Welcome back. Transit corridor south, maybe. This one. Don't well yeah me? Okay, well no then. I disagree with what you're saying. Not that way. The other way. Oops. Movement while map is up. He should be in here. Hello, boss man. Where are you? Maybe downstairs? I have a vague recollection of how to deal with these. I'm pretty sure I gotta throw shit at them. They settle down a bit. Are you him? Are you the man? Oh, go away, you. Is he even in this room? Maybe I gotta go into the question mark zone, hey? Not again! Why do all my opinions get invalidated? Because they've got to be good. A waypoint says turntable. I assume... Oops. I assume... Where are you? Here's corrupted Tomasi's been slided in the containment sector. Yeah, good. If I untrack it, does it disappear off the map? Uh-oh. Doesn't. So why is it marked then? If not for this quest? What if I mark a different quest? That clearly has a location. Clear the clock at the pub station. Yeah, that'll do. Ah, it is gone. Okay. Put Mr. Tomasi back on. Alright, so it does want me to be in here. I will go that way. What is this? Sterling AWE. Hey, it's Tomasi.
There you are.
Hello. Ow. That hurt. Where'd he go? Oh. Nope. Ah, dead. I don't know where I am. Alright. We'll take it as the fact that Jesse has been working in an office for the like an office job for the past couple of months, years even. We just need a bit of a warm-up.
There you are.
I don't like that you keep dodging shit. Wrong button. Ow. Alright, let's see how it is. Uh-oh. Ah, dodge. Maybe I should be flying. Maybe I should be flying. Standing still in combat makes you an easy target. Yeah, thanks, man. What have I been playing recently? Oh, yeah, Helldivers. Oh, I'm like Dodge like this. It's not how you dodge. What difficulty on? I don't fucking know. Whatever I was on before. It's the same. It's the same playthrough. I haven't started again.
There you are.
You think I remember? Well, why would I remember? Exactly. We're in this together. Excellent use of the forklift right there. Yeah, definitely not that one. Where are you, buddy? Ah, you prick. I hate them. They suck. Oh, there's a dude right, like, standing behind me. You can check, though? Nah, I can't. Because I don't know how to do that. I went through all the options and stuff before. I didn't see anything that said difficulty. I'm assuming I'm not on super crazy hard mode. And I doubt I would have put it on easy. I will stop everything and double check. Gameplay. Nope, there is no difficulty modes. There is no difficulty options. Not there. Can't check. Don't know. No idea. Shit. More than likely, pretty standard, I would assume.
There you are.
Fucking angel thing, whatever the fuck it is. I hate that guy. Fuck you, dude. Ow! Dodge!
There.
Oh, got him.
I
Okay.
guess the Bureau should start looking for a new head of communications.
See the issue? Your health bar is tiny. Nah, it's fine. This isn't me being a smart ass, but if you get the rock shield power, it's pretty good to toggle on and off quickly. I've got it. I've got that. But I don't, it's not a toggle. It's you hold the button down. Okay. Good job, thank you. I didn't mean literally toggle. Hey man, listen. Okay. What else is in here? Because I haven't been in here before. I would like some treasure, please. Things.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team.
They're all dead now.
I tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Space junk. Can't wait to put Liberty Prime in some nice T65 power armor. Oh yeah, you gotta do all the things. All the cards. Sterling supplement. Local witnesses report a bright flash in a field at approximately no noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical butthole clamp. I'm just going to assume what is redacted. I don't remember what I used to do for these. Like I said, I haven't gone back and watched all the episodes. Maybe I put on voices. Maybe I didn't. Now I've decided I'm going to just say the redacted stuff instead of doing that. The object is a hollow sphere, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made from a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not match anything on record. The sphere has a broken portion, as if something was inside of from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the America Overnight program to make people think it's a UFO. No, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigation sector. Yeah, because they're all like, well, we'd much rather that people thought that they were UFOs than what they actually are. Do I have like a pulse for collectibles? I don't, do I? No, you used to go... Yeah, yeah. Thought so. What's this? Tunes! Now I'm skating. Rolling around at the speed of sound. From ahead and always to follow. You missed? Yeah, it's only when stuff's redacted. Don't know if there's anything else in here. Oh yeah, here we go. AWE 46. A paranatural object appeared in a field outside the town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising butt plugs. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communication, using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including butt plugs. Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research arrived the next day and examined the object. After butt plugs, days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with built-in black rock panels and relocated to the Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading to the oldest house. Pretty sure it'll be a Galahorn. Got a bit of a yellow tint to it, so it's probably exotic. I would assume. I would assume it's exotic. Oh. No way that short censoring bar held butt plugs. Anything can hold butt plugs if you just believe. I'll see what's up on top of the big catwalk up there, I think. Got anything kicking around? Any bonus treasure? Anything, stuff and or otherwise? Big bit of net. Love sprinting across a big bit of net and not tripping at all. Pop. Generator fire boost. Oh, that's right. Mods get full and you have to delete them and shit. Hi. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Rank 2, I think. So confused. Percent energy gain from headshots, 35%. What? Anyway. Wait a second. So what I just did was easy, or the chests I've been opening were in easy areas? I don't know. Something. Hello, everybody. Ow. Oh shit, it's that thing. Forgot about you. Eating in the smoke and shit. Ow, fuck off. Ow, fuck off. What the fuck? Get out of here. Sure hope these employees have a union because you're not treating them okay. That's alright, they're dead soon, so they won't be able to like claim anything or sue me or anything, really. Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? Now they're gone forever. Alright. So, oops. Now I have to go and talk to her, yeah? Speak with Emily. Alright. Oops. Gonna be at the top. Yes. Yay. But I decided it was time to come back. I'll do the DLC that got away. Because that way it lines everything up for what comes next.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going through the panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission.
Hello.
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
Alright.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
See you soon.
Please, Emily.
There haven't been any
Not
hiss
even
sightings
as a
in the
joke.
Ocean View Motel. Could survivors be hiding inside?
What does come next? You're gonna play Alan Wake, Dawn of Souls. FBC Firebreak. We're gonna be an FBC Firebreak exclusive channel. Wall to wall, FBC Firebreak, 3-hour sessions daily for the next 6 months. You don't know what that is?
Director
Really?
Faden did a fine job handling this.
Interesting.
Considering how much
I will show you briefly then. Because I feel like this is a good time
I'm sure she's working on
to wrap up this episode for the Vodlings.
it. She's doing a good job.
But, as a special little treat for them, EF. No, I know how to spell. I can spell. It's fine. This is FBC Firebreak. It's loud.
Hello from Remedy Entertainment. I'm Mike Kayada, game director on FBC Firebreak, a cooperative first-person shooter for up to 3 players set in the iconic world of Control. Firebreak takes place within the oldest house, the impossibly strange extra-dimensional headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control. 6 years ago, the oldest house was invaded by a hostile force known as the Hiss. In response, the FBC instated an emergency lockdown, trapping the Hiss inside and turning the entire building into one giant crisis zone. That's where you come in. You'll be playing as a member of the Firebreak Initiative, a group of brave first responders who volunteer to take on the weirdest and the deadliest crises threatening the oldest house. Every crisis appears in the game as a different job for Firebreak. These jobs function like game modes that you can customize in 3 ways. Clearance, which affects the length of the session, corruption, which affects the session's modifications and randomization, and threat, which affects the combat intensity. Of course, taking on longer and more challenging jobs will mean more opportunities for greater rewards. Next, it's time to choose one of 3 crisis kits for your Firebreaker to take into the field. The Splash Kit, which is good for extinguishing fires and removing harmful conditions from your friends. The Jump Kit, which focuses on mobility and charging electrical devices. And the Fix Kit, which excels at knocking back enemies and repairing machinery. Each of these kits is a saved loadout featuring a defined set of specialized gear and whatever gun, grenade, and set of perks you think suits its playstyle best. Once you've selected your kit, you and your crew will arrive by service elevator to the job site, where you will be tasked with clearing a number of crisis zones depending on the clearance you selected. To clear zones, you'll work on its unique objectives and use your tool to efficiently repair broken machines like the shower, which is key to healing the team and removing harmful conditions. Or to charge batteries, like the one that lights up the ammo station, letting your team resupply faster. Or to douse the flames that buff your enemies, and sometimes light your friends on fire. Now, if you don't have the right tool, you can still do the job, but it will be slower and definitely more dangerous. Once you've completed all of the zone's objectives, you'll be able to open a containment door and proceed deeper into the crisis. As you put down the crisis, more and more Hiss will be attracted to the area, sometimes including dangerous enemies that trigger job site lockdowns until exterminated. During combat, it is especially important for you and your friends to group up, as your resonance shields will become amplified while you're sticking together. And if any of you have upgraded perks equipped, you'll be able to share their effects using that same system. Upgradable guns and grenades are your best options for pure damage, but your tools add a lot of utility to a fight, allowing you to stun, knock back, or escape the Hiss when things get intense, as they often do. Each kit comes with its own altered augment, an extremely dangerous paranatural item that charges up over time, allowing you to deploy massive amounts of combat power during critical moments. Just keep in mind that augments are extremely volatile and can down you and your friends if used haphazardly. When playing a job with corruption turned on, you'll soon discover that not all altered items are under Firebreak's control. Firebreak will encounter various corrupted items during these jobs, which significantly modify the experience while active. Anything from causing corpses to explode, to lowering the gravity, to making sure that you don't cross the street when you're not supposed to. Corrupted items aren't affected by bullets or explosions, but you can chase them away if you find a black rock neutralizer. When the final objective is completed, you'll trigger evacuation. A large number of Hiss will descend onto the job site, and you and your crew will need to make it back to the service elevator in one piece. Getting out alive is no easy task, and sometimes you'll face difficult decisions, like when to rescue crewmates in trouble, and when to cut your losses. Back at Firebreak HQ, you'll have the chance to put whatever you collected to good use, unlocking or upgrading equipment and perks, or picking up new cosmetics to customize your Firebreaker. Of course, there are worlds more to discover inside the oldest house when you and your friends play for yourselves. So gear up, and we'll see you there.
That's Firebreak. That's what Firebreak is. Why do you look like Borderlands psychos and not government agents? Because it's supposed to be that you are basically collecting and grabbing and clambering together anything you can get your hands on that will work as, you know, the things that you might need. Whether they are fire extinguishers and things and just like everything edited and changed. So like it's better to have a pair of goggles on even if they're not, you know, for that. Better to be wearing a welding mask than no helmet at all, you know? You want the rubber ducky as a weapon? I'm pretty sure you can use the rubber ducky. It's an attachment for a weapon. I don't know what exactly it does. I can't remember. I know that there's some objects of power that you can have as like weapon attachments for the different weapons. Like because I played it when it came out because it was on Game Pass, and played it. I did a couple of runs with some friends, and it was fine. It was sort of like it had a lot of potential to expand more, and for there to be a lot more to it. When we played it, it was pretty... Shallow is not the right word, but it was like... It was a good little game. It wasn't anything particularly in-depth, but it was good for what it was. They said that they wanted to keep adding to it and doing more with it, and it's not a live service game, even though it kind of looks like a live service game in ways. It wasn't live service. It is done in a way that is like... everything is achievable, you know, without grinding for hundreds of hours or whatever. So that was nice. Wasn't groundbreaking. I don't see many people choosing to play it over other similar games unless they're big Control fans already. You know, like, for new players coming into it, it was cool. You know, it might be fun for a weekend. And it was pretty well put together. Like, I'm a fan of Control. I quite like FBC Firebreak for what it is. I don't play a lot of Horde mode games. But it's cool the way it is, because it's like, it's a proper, like, you go into a section, you do a mission, you fight a boss sometimes, and like, it was interesting. Like, one of the things is you fight a heap of there's like a post-it note boss that has become sentient, and he's covering people with post-it notes, and if you get covered with post-it notes, you die and turn into like a demon, a post-it note demon, and then the rest of your team has to fight you off. Like, you don't control you're dead, but when you come back, you know, you're fighting this post-it note demon. And like the teammate that has the water cannon can spray them off you because it wets them and makes them just flimsy and crappy. And like, you can be set fire to, and it'll burn them off. Lame, I'd go on my teammates harder than any enemy. Yeah, that's probably why it's not a great thing. Because I feel like you'd get trolls that would do it on purpose and then fight their team. And not have fun, playful intent. They would just be like, no, I want us to lose progress. No, I want us to wipe and lose the past 45 minutes of items and gear and stuff that we've collected or whatever, you know. But, Vodlings. That is the end of this chapter. If I do a run of FBC Firebreak, maybe I'll put it in directly after this. I probably will do a run at some point and record it, but I might put it in after this episode in here if I only do it as a one-off. If I don't, it'll probably be in like the one-offs playlist. Which at this point in time is called the Arcade. But, yeah. That brings us to the end of this chapter. This in-between chapter. Before we go and jump in and start the Foundation. If you're watching this tomorrow, 10 years from now, long after I'm gone, you're awesome, and I am sure you will hear from me again. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.